All right, so yeah, to start off, if you've got your ball, feet are on the ball, hands are on the ground, and then just bringing the knees in. If you don't have the ball, or this one's too challenging, then you can use gliders or a towel on your feet on the floor. So again, we're just doing a few of these. Good, that's perfect there. And we'll roll down to the ground for some leg curls. So just laying on our back. The ball just goes underneath our ankles, bringing your bum up in the air. Heels are just rolling in, rolling back out. Good. Just to feel those hamstrings start to work a little bit, and rest right there. Then we're going to come up off the ground. We're going to go into a lunge jump. So a lunge jump is you're just, oops, move that out of the way. You're just in that position, the lunge stance. You're going to drop down and then switch to the opposite side. Okay? Good. So just like so, a few of those, one more. All right, perfect. And then we'll go back down the ground for those oblique crunches again. Laying on our back. So laying there, arms are straight, legs are straight. As you reach up towards that foot, I want you to lift that shoulder off the ground, bit of an oblique crunch. Six. Good. We'll go back to the knee tuck. All right. Feet back on the ball or on your discs. Right here. Bringing those knees in, right back out. 2, 3, 4, 5, one more, and 6. Then we'll roll down to the ground. A few leg curls. All right, so ankles are on the ball, bum is lifting off the floor, heels rolling in, rolling back out. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, one more. Here we go. Coming up for our lunge jumps again. All right, standing there and opposite side, alternating sides. Good. If the jumping's too much, then rest. If jumping's too much, you can always do a stationary lunge. All right, so we're gonna take a quick breather, grab a water if you need it. Oh no. Without water again. All right. So our first exercise is a lunge, and then we're gonna use a bench to do a split squat right after that one. So I'm just gonna move my bench out here. Okay, so our lunge, stationary lunge, you're just in that staggered position, going down and up, and then a split squat. To get the distance right, just go 3 paces or from the bench, and then you're just dropping down and then lifting back up. So we'll start with the lunge first, and like I said, if you need to choose a little bit lighter weight, if you're feeling any soreness from, even yesterday's workout, the day before, by all means, pace yourself in that regard in terms of the weight options. And let's go ahead and start on the one side, standing there, dropping down, right back up. Good, so we're gonna shoot for 10 to 12 reps per side with each exercise that we do today. Just working in that range. Anytime you have a rep range, you want to shoot for those numbers, but you also need to think about, you know, your form, technique, and always let that trump the goal of the number. And it really should be, one more here, it really needs to, you need to focus more on the feeling, what you're getting out of that movement. Are you feeling it correctly? Is it in the right area, the muscles? How's your technique? That kind of trumps the rep number. Good. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I think it's accumulation. One more here. Oh. Sometimes we're gluttons for punishment on our workouts. Okay, so 3 paces out, 1 foot back on the bench. We're dropping down, and then pushing right back up. This one should be challenging. You might really feel this combo. Okay, I'm switching there. Ooh. The other foot is right down next to the other one. Toe is up on that bench. Dropping down, right back up. Control the descent. Using that front leg as much as you can. Ooh. Okay, little rest. Shake it out, grab some water, catch your breath if you need to catch your breath. Ooh. All right, I should start using phrases like Wendy. All right, friends, how you doing? I was down watching her from the hallway yesterday. It's always inspiring. Even for me when I watch, I love it. Okay, so let's go back to those lunges. I can't choose. I know I want to go heavier, but all right, so right here, back to that lunge, dropping down and up. Good. Thinking about lowering straight down, keeping the body upright. Trying not to get any rounding or forward motion when you're doing that lunge. Feeling, pushing through that front heel. Feeling your leg and the glute on that right leg. Or that forward leg. One more. Woo! All right. Stepping back, front leg is straight, dropping down. Full extension of that front leg as you lift all the way up. The back foot, you're just on that toe. Trying to keep that back foot straight and in line as well. Ooh, how come I'm burning already on this side? One more. Ooh, boy. Okay, I definitely have to switch my weight. Actually, I'm gonna go no weight on this one, knowing I have to do an hour-long run yet today, right after this. Okay, back toes on that bench. We're dropping down. Right back up. If you're going all the way down to the floor, getting full range, then I want you to touch the floor lightly. Never try to drop into the ground and with a thud or hitting it hard. Just control the motion, especially at the bottom. One more. Ooh. Whew. Little burn. Okay, other side. Toes on that bench. Dropping right down and up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 to 12 of these. It's 9. One more. Ooh. Ooh. All right, friends, we got this. Little rest on those legs, shake them out. Whew. Grabbing some water if you need it. I sure could use some snow down here. It's kind of warm in the basement too. All right, this is good. It's always good. Okay, the next 2 back exercises. We're doing a bent over row and then also a standing row. So if you have a tubing, a cable, TRX, a band of some sort that you can row with, we'll use that. And then I'm just grabbing my bar here. You can use a bar, weighted bar, dumbbells, either one, whatever you've got. So we're gonna start this in about 5 seconds, standing here, hinging down at the hips. Hips are dropping back. Weight should be about to your knees. You're gonna roll that in towards the abdomen, down, following the path of those thighs. Coming up, right back down. 3, squeezing those shoulder blades back. It's 5, 6, 10 to 12 of them. That's 10 for myself. 11, down controlled, and 12 right there. Okay, perfect. Next one, grabbing a bands. Again, I'm hooking mine up to the ceiling, which is all tucked away, nice and neatly. Got a carabiner on there to make it quick. So a row, to make it a row, since this is connected to my ceiling, I'm gonna go down, leaning back a bit, and then right into the row right there. Keeping those elbows held towards the side. Exhale as you pull back. Inhale as the arms go forward. One more. And rest. Okay. Little recovery. Little water if you need it. Then we'll go back to that barbell row or dumbbell row, whatever you got. On the bent over row, always trying to think about your back, how it's doing in terms of the safety of it, so that you're not compromising that at all. So let's get ready. Grab the weights that you've got. Okay, standing here, bending forward at the waist. Bring that weight right in towards your abdomen, number 1. And 2, squeeze it up, using the back to lift. Not just those arms. I know the arms are hanging on to the weight, but it's pulling with those elbows and the shoulder blades, keeping those shoulder blades pulled back. The weight is just an extension off the elbow. You're trying to push those elbows behind you. One more. right, done with that one. We're going on to the cable row. I'm going to just show you another variation, just as an option. Sitting down. So leaning back again, and then a basic row there. My floor is a little bit slippery, so it's hard to have any grip. 2 to 3 more. Good. Squeezing those elbows back. Controlling the way up. All right. Okay, those are done. 2 rounds of the back. It's finished, and we're going on to chest next. So, a dumbbell chest press. Laying on the bench or the ball. Hands are right here, pushing straight out in front of you, okay? Not the elbows up here, they're right about there. Okay, almost as if you're using a bar straight across the chest. And then our second one is using the tubing and doing a standing chest press. So if you're in that position, since I want to go in line with that resistance, I'm going to be pushing down at an angle like that so that my arm is pushing at the same angle as the tubing. So if you're on the wall, you're pushing straight. Okay. All right, so let's grab our dumbbells. We'll get into the chest press. I'm gonna go on the ball today. So sitting there, rolling down onto my back, got our weight. If you're on the ground, that's fine, or on the bench. Whichever you've got at home works. We're going up, down, controlled, pushing up there nice and strong. Down, controlled. 3, 4, 5, 6. Really taking the time to lower on this one. 10. I'm doing 2 more here. Perfect. Rolling up. Whew. All right. So with one arm on the tubing, standing here, I'll do it this way so you can see. I'm leaning forward, straight down, or straight away from the tubing, or the band, or whatever your resistance is. 4, 5. 9, 10, 2 more here. Exhale, push. Control the way back, switching arms. All right. Again, staggered stance, leaning forward to match the angle of the band. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 9. A few more yet. That's 10. Whew. Okay. All right. Done with that one. Having a little rest here before we get on to round 2, or superset number 2. So a good example. Last week there was a question whether or not you can work sore muscles. So some of you, if you did Monday's class and you're sore from Monday or Tuesday workout and you're feeling it today, this is a good example. You can go a little light today and still work those muscles. It's not going to cause more damage. You're actually teaching the body to actually recover while it's under load and while it's being worked. Okay, so going right back into that chest press. We've got our weights. Grab your dumbbells. And going down to the ground or bench or ball, pushing right up for number 1. Lowering down, slow and controlled. 2. Try to control the breathing. Inhale the full time down. Exhale, push up. Inhale as you lower down slowly. 3 more yet. And 12. Whew. All right, gang. Whew. All right, I'm needing some water. I can feel the heat. All right, grabbing that tubing. Arm is on there. That's ready. Ourselves and begin. Pushing right into that. Supersets. Sometimes you want to take a rest in between that exercise, but this is not the workout to do that. Three more. And one more, actually. I'll just do an extra. Oh, whoo, whoo, doggy. All right. Okay, other side, switching arms. So this is a straight cable press that I'm doing. If you're watching this, there is a way to make this one a lot more core involved. And it's just changing the angle of where the band is so that you can get it to start to put a rotation or a twist on your body, and you counteracting that. Last 2. Okay, excellent. Excellent work. Onto the shoulders. Oh, I'll have to admit, I am dreading this one a little bit. Shoulders are tight. Okay, it's not gonna be bad though. We're doing a lateral raise, so straight out to the side. It's much more of a mild shoulder exercise, more isolating. And then we're doing a bent over rear fly. So these today are just straight out to the side, so it's a rear fly versus the other day where we did them back that way, straight out. So grab your weight to start. Standing here, feet are flat on the ground, arms are straight up and then down. So as you're doing those lateral raises, I was teaching this to somebody the other week, and it's very common for people to grab these weights. You're holding on, you're gripping onto the weight, you're lifting with the hand because you're trying to lift that weight. And I don't want you to think about the weight, actually. I want you to think about lifting the upper arm. So from the shoulder to the elbow. And that elbow is where the weight visually is attached. It's almost as if it's hanging off of your elbow from a string, and you're just trying to lift those elbows away from your sides and up, off away from the ground. And rest. Okay, I'm gonna just switch the weights to go a little lighter on this one, because the rear delts, this is a little bit weaker of an exercise or move for most people. So front view, I'm there, hands are just down by my knees. We're going straight out to the side and down. So just like so. Stopping my weights before they come crashing into each other. Control on the descent. Almost there. One more. Oh. Ooh. Okay, short little rest on those shoulders. Oh. Hopefully you guys are feeling that. Sometimes it's not just the shoulders that are going to feel that. You might feel that in the trap a bit until you really get used to doing shoulder exercises properly and the traps get conditioned. Sometimes the stress of life, caring from your work life, relationship, just life in general, COVID days, you feel that tension in the traps. And so when you start to do shoulder exercises, whether it's a shoulder press, carrying something, lateral raises, anything, that might translate into the trap fatigue as well. So back to our lateral raises. And part of that is conditioning. Just take some time. Also a little body care. Let's start this one out, right out to the side. So a little bit of body care, learning what you can do to manage your muscle soreness or tension in the traps and the neck. Doing some rolling with the little myofascial release balls. Last one. Ooh. Okay. All right, grabbing our other weights, or same ones if you need it. Down to the side right there. Straight out and down. I think this one's gonna burn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more. Oh, okay. Great job. Great job, everybody. Whew. All right. The upper body is starting to feel it. When you start with the legs and you just go one body part at a time through the workout, you can start to feel the accumulated effect of that. All right, well, now we're moving on to overhead tricep extension. So straight overhead, and then an arm curl. So if you've got a dumbbell to do an overhead press, that's great. And if you have a bar for the curls, that would be preferable. You can do single arm or two together. I find that when you do two together, sometimes the low back just standing can cause somebody issues. So today I'm just going to do, oops, different weight. I'm going to do one arm at a time so that I know that I can protect my back, doing it in a staggered stance, holding the arm there, going straight up and down. Eight, 9, and 10. I'm going to cut it there and go to the other side. All right, arm is straight up, going down, back up. Now, if you're doing these exercises, you can see my arm is basically going straight back. That is a little more challenging than if you were to come to the side and your arm is kind of going to the side. It's a slight bit easier, or I shouldn't say slight, it's quite a bit easier doing it that way versus trying to rotate the arm to bend back behind you. One more. Okay, I lost track on that one. All right, so then putting that down, and we're gonna go to an arm curl next. So I'm just gonna grab my bar. All right, standing here. Basic arm curl, going up, controlled on the descent. Nice and easy here. Control the way down, squeeze it up nice and strong. Last one. Right on. Okay, great job. Whew. Grab us a little bit of drink or a little water, a little break if you need it. And then we're going back to those tricep extensions. Now the tricep extensions, maybe you've seen somebody do kickbacks or you've done it yourself. And maybe this is new, or maybe you haven't done a lot of the overhead stuff. Okay, so here we go, grabbing our weight. The overhead stuff, you're getting a little bit greater of a stretch on that tricep versus a kickback, which your arm is, it's a little bit more in line with the body. It's back a little bit of an angle, but it's a lot more in line. So when you have a greater stretch at the point of connection at the top of the tricep, it will cause the tricep to have to work a bit more, or it's going to feel more intense, a little more challenging, and switching sides. All right. And ideally, anytime you're working a muscle group, you want to work it in different planes and different angles so that you're not just conditioning yourself and letting your body adapt to one specific type of movement. Where are we at? We're almost there. Good. And rest. All right. Okay. If I lose track or if I'm not counting at all, I can watch you guys stop and I know we're done. Okay, back to our bar. Doing those curls. Ready? Here we go. Okay, so if this is the last exercise, maybe we should just keep going to the end of the song. I don't even know how long this song goes. I'm feeling it. Squeeze it up there. Oh. One more. Oh. All right. Whew. All right. I'm glad that's done. Oh, all right, what do we got for time? Oh, we got lots of time. So maybe since we've got lots of time, I could throw in an extra one. And let's do that. So my legs are feeling fine. I know that was tough right in the beginning, but I'm gonna do a little bit more on those legs. So I think we'll do a front squat, a goblet squat. So let's do a little lesson too. Goblet squat, holding the weight here. So it's right at chest height. You're keeping it close to your body. Your feet can be anywhere you like it. If they're close, that's fine. If they're wide, it's totally up to you, wherever it's most comfortable. I want you to squat down, pushing those knees out, keeping your chest up, and your back in a neutral position. So the goblet squat really is the basis of a front squat. And a front squat is a lot more core engaged or core involved than a regular back squat with a dumbbell, or sorry, with a barbell. From the side, it's gonna look like this, standing there. And I'm not allowing myself to kind of come forward with the weight, trying to keep my body upright, balanced over the arch of my foot. 2 more. Good. And rest. Okay, that was nice. And why not do another set of bridges on the ground. So if we're on the ground, let's roll down or go down to our back. Lean here. Lifting right up. Again, just a basic bridge. Nothing fancy or on this one. It's just you trying to feel like the glutes are engaging. Contracting the glutes or squeezing your bum cheeks is kind of a different feeling than engaging those glute muscles. Specifically on this, you can, if you're feeling the sides of your glutes, you can feel that glute medius and glute minimus. And that's what you want to feel. You want to feel like the glutes are working, not just the hamstrings or the quads, and anytime you're pushing with the legs. So we're doing quite a few here. It's just to reinforce the glutes, glute engagement, so that we go right back to that goblet squat. One more. Good. That way we go back to the goblet squat, and you got the right sequence of muscle contractions happening. Grabbing that weight, holding right here. Let me scooch back. Okay, feet, knees wide, going up and down. So let's slow this down. Pause at the bottom, going up, slowing it down. Pause at the bottom, right back up. Down easy, little pause, back up. Good, maybe we could just hang out down here, have a little chit chat. Come on, you guys know it, it's okay. Those legs will recover, and right back up. Good, down we go. Let's have that little discussion. How's everybody doing? How's your week? Really, let me know. We'll stay here until you tell me. I don't hear anything. Come on, guys. All right, right back up. Down, right back up. Control it on the descent. Doesn't matter what weight you're using. I want you to feel those legs working. We did a bunch of those bridges. To get those glutes working, you should be sitting in those heels as you're doing this goblet squat. One more. Maybe they're burning, maybe they're not. All right. Excellent job. That was great. All right, I'm gonna unmute everybody, hopefully. Or you guys can unmute yourselves if you can.
Second round of bridges, no?
What's that?
Second round of bridges?
That's it.
Oh. Nice.
So good job, everybody. We're just gonna go down for the ground for a stretch since we got 10 more minutes. So if you wanna join, great. If not, and you need to go, feel free. But I'm just gonna grab my mat here. All right, so standing, let's go down to the ground on our knees. Hands there, reaching through. Get a bit of a stretch on the lat. Lift that arm up. Reaching again. Rotating back up to the sky. And then switching sides.
Oh, Whiskey, go away.
Whiskey, come here. Reaching up towards the sky.
You're going to go in your kennel.
Rotating down. Reaching up to the sky again. All right, flipping onto your back. I'm just gonna mute everybody. And then pulling one knee in towards your chest. So that one knee in comes in towards the armpit. Just exhale. Let's go ahead and extend that leg up straight for a hamstring stretch. And as you're laying here, slowly letting your body slow down, relax. Just kind of let your body melt away. Not too forceful on the stretch, just gentle. All right, let's bend that knee, bring the ankle down to the opposite knee. Let's reach through. Feeling that nice, relaxing move or stretch in the glutes, on that hip. Just trying to relax the breath. Let's let that down, that one leg down straight. That same knee, we're going to cross the body, get a rotation throughout the low back to mid back. Both shoulders should remain down on the ground as you rotate across. I remember a long time ago, I just couldn't rotate very far. Shoulder always felt like it came off the ground. And it really is just a matter of working that area, working on your flexibility. We're gonna switch the leg. We'll bring that other leg up towards the shoulder.
No whiskey. Ah.
Let's go ahead and lengthen that leg up so you're doing a hamstring stretch. Gonna bend that knee, bring the opposite knee to that ankle, reaching through. Stretching time, whether it's right now or whether it's the end of the day. Just focus on your breathing, your body relaxing. All right, let's let that leg down, and we're rotating across the body for that torso rotation.
No.
All right, coming back to center. Just one big deep breath. And relax. Good, we are all done. 5-minute stretch. And you guys are good to go for the rest of the day. It looks like it's gonna be nice and sunny, as I can see.
Ah.
All right, everybody enjoyed that. And there's even a puppy here, awesome job.
Stab you.
All right, you guys, how was that? Great.
That was great.